Good afternoon, I'm Sean Yao, and this is One News Now. In Cebu City, the government launched the Kadiwa ng Pangulo, which sells fresh and affordable agricultural produce to consumers. President Bongbong Marcos said that the Kadiwa Caravan will help Filipinos cope with the effect of rising food prices and increase the income of farmers and small businesses. The president also vowed to expand the coverage of the Kadiwa Caravan nationwide.
Ay ipapagpatuloy hindi lamang po sa Cebu ito, sa buong Pilipinas natin ginagawa. Nabis na sa 500 ang kadiwa na aming ginagawa sa iba't ibang lugar sa Pilipinas. At ito naman ay para makapagbigay tayo ng pagkakataon na para sa ating mga consumer na makakita naman na affordable, yung medyo kaya ang presyuhan.
And the local government of Makati City has ordered the closure of the headquarters of Smart Communications. This is for the telco giant's alleged operating without a business permit since 2019. Also, its supposed failure to settle its franchise tax deficiency amounting to some 3.2 billion pesos. Meanwhile, Smart has assured its compliance with Makati City's local tax ordinances. In a statement, the telco also said that the cases are still pending, adding that its teams are already in coordination with the local government unit on the matter. And one transport group will be leading a transport strike next week that could last for 3 to 5 days. Manibela President Marvel Buena said that they will be protesting the June 30 deadline for drivers and operators of traditional jeepneys to consolidate into cooperatives. This is in line with the government's PUV modernization program. Malbuena explained that a huge number of drivers and operators are still having difficulty securing loans for modernized units. The group is expecting around 40,000 drivers and operators to participate in the transport strike across Metro Manila and some nearby regions.
Next week na po ang target date natin, pero mamaya pag-uusapan pa po namin ng aming mga kasamahan pagdating po nila yung talagang ilalabas po namin eksaktong date kung anong araw po yung unang araw ng tigil pasada.
We're pausing for a quick break, but One News Now will be back with more stories after that. Keep it here. Welcome back to One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Inclement weather continues to hamper rescuers' efforts to bring down the remains of the 4 Cessna crash victims from near the mouth of the Mayon volcano. The details in this report.
Despite the bad weather conditions and the slippery terrain of the slope of Mount Mayon, responders were still able to retrieve the bodies of the 4 casualties from the crashed Cessna plane. This was confirmed by Camalig Albay Mayor Caloy Baldo.
Nasa body bag na po yung mga 4 na sakay ng eroplano. Going po sila pabalik na po sila dito sa atin, pababa. Actually, mga 2 p.m. More or less, 2 p.m. to 2:30. Pero, ang kuha natin doon, totally naglagay ng roofs. Yun ang kuha din doon. Siguro, ilan lang, pero nakuha yung body na napuntahan talaga nila.
On Sunday, mountaineers assisted in making an anchor system for rope management to relay and bring down the bodies. One of these mountaineers were George De Mesa. De Mesa shares they spent 5 entire days on Mayon.
So, ito yung strategy na naiambag namin sa local community or sa LGU ng Camalig na nagkakaproblema, lalo na rin yung mga rescuers. So kami nag-volunteer para mapadali yung rescue na nangyari.
George even showed our team how the anchor system works.
Tapos binutas mo na siya, lalagay mo na tong hanger. Lagay mo sa rito, for example, nag-expand na siya, lalagay mo tong nut. So, ganyan, for example, nakadyan na siya, ganyan. So, higpitan mo siya ng wrench. Tapos lagay mo na ngayon yung karab, na locking palagi kasi mas matibay. Hindi siya magbubukas ba. So, lagay mo yung lubid. So, kung maglo-lower ko ng victim, ginawa namin sa Mayon, lower namin, ginamit namin to. So, yun ang naging malaking tulong. Kasi kung naghahanap ka lang ng natural anchor, mahirap sa Mayon. Ganun ka-steep, ka 60 degrees ang inclination eh.
Once the rope is connected to the anchor, mountaineers assisted in placing the remains on a body bag. They were aiming to bring the cadavers down to their base camp at the Forest Ranger Station and then to the nearest barangay.
Ginawa namin, hindi pinasok yung cadaver doon sa cadaver bag. Pero before that, kasi nag-decompose na yung body ng mga kawawa nga titignan. So ginawa, binabalot ng duct tape, tapos papasok mo doon sa cadaver bag, lalagay mo doon sa sked. Plastic siya. So, rarap mo siya with the straps around para hindi siya mahulog. So, yun yung ginagamit para slide mo sa lubid na mas mabilis.
But despite their efforts, bad weather persisted, making the slopes more slippery.
Supposed to be, in-expect nga natin ngayong araw na makababa kaso the sitwasyon ng panahon. Then, yung mga retriever operator natin, exhausted na din.
An Air Force chopper tried flying over the site to lift the bodies instead, but it still was not able to do so due to the rough weather conditions in Camalig Albay.
Pictry namin, lumipad kanina yung Air Force, yung chopper, para makakuha ng pwedeng kunin na lang yung mga nandun sa taas, kaso walang pagkakataon.
Responders will again attempt to airlift the bodies once the weather improves.
Basta may pagkakataon na makita ng piloto yung pwedeng pagkuhanan, yun po ang gagawin.
Meanwhile, at the foot of the mountain, a mass has been held in remembrance of the victims.
May special tayong dahilan. Kahit pa paano, nagpapasalamat tayo sa Panginoon sapagkat natagpuan na ang mga katawan ng mga na-aksidente sa eroplano dyan sa malapit na sa crater ng bulkan.
Around 385 responders, which include military personnel and mountaineers, have been mobilized for the retrieval operations. Investigation is underway as to why the plane flew over a designated no-fly zone. Arian Kalumbiran, We Are One News.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Trade Department reports that about 239 billion pesos worth of investment projects are now in the implementation stage. As of February 9, the DTI Board of Investments has approved in total more than 414 billion pesos worth of investments. The Philippine Coast Guard will recruit up to 4,000 new personnel this year. This will bump up the PCG's total manpower to 30,000 once fulfilled. On top of that, the Coast Guard is planning the purchase of over 20 new offshore patrol vessels. And Vice President Sara Duterte got a satisfaction rating of plus 77 in the latest social weather station survey conducted in December. Meanwhile, Senate President Mig Zubiri garnered a plus 47 satisfaction rating, while House Speaker Martin Romualdez scored positive 37. Chief Justice Alexander Gesmundo had a moderate rating of plus 24. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I am Sean Yao. We are One News.